Nah. I think it grows, but I use electric shaver when I start getting long.
But the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration is certainly not. Got another game ready for you on this Friday, and it comes to you from the home of the reigning NFL champions. Hi there, football fans. Welcome to Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, where it's going to be the Eagles welcoming in a challenge from the Windy City, the Chicago Bears. They're on the visiting sideline. Head coach of the Bears, Ben Johnson. They've been playing some of their best football, winning 8 of their last 10 games. Across the field, head coach Nick Sirianni of the Eagles. These guys are ready to go in front of a home crowd and national audience here on Black Friday. Kate Scott alongside my partner Brock Heward. Cairo Santos to get this one started. And the NFL on EA Sports is underway once again. Good work so far. He's got room. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by the newly minted Super Bowl champion, now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterbacks. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, big old win last week.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Injuries like these haven't stopped them from locking up the playoff spot, Brock. They've been able to fight through them to remain one of the best teams in the entire conference.
I mean, I love that
That's
word,
a popular
it's
old
definitely
song.
the key one here. There's been tremendous fight, grit, toughness up and down this roster to keep their level of play despite all these injuries. And they've gotten some tremendous fight out of the players who've stepped into those shoes and taken advantage of the opportunities.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. That's him on the quick hitter. They got the football club, but not the first. That's just shy of the marker. 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision. One, they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Here's Hurts. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
At the 41-yard line.
From the pistol, Hurts. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 17.
3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, I'm flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
This one strikes down at the 1, and predictably into the end zone it goes for the touchback. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's #1 overall pick, Brock. Looking to build on his decent debut season here in year 2. It's Caleb Williams.
Okay, you know he's happy about that win last week, but less happy about his performance. He went into the lab this week, there's no question about it, and studied those mistakes, those 2 interceptions, because he knows that's not sustainable for winning. And I love a line from Mike McDonald. He talks about the quarterback being the voice of poise. That means flushing those mistakes from a week ago and being poised to go attack today.
Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be first down Bears.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Bears first down.
They're going to run here. Kyle Manunga. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Cooper to Gene with the stop.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense going.
Now Swift, and he fumbled it. Oh, and they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. And he's able to advance it just a little bit after recovering that fumble, partner, so a costly mistake is averted. So they managed to keep possession. They've got 3rd and short now. Here he is on 3rd and short. He's brought in by Burton. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 14. First down, Chicago.
Running behind center with Swift. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
And this is going to fall incomplete. Well, we made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. Now it's 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. 3rd down. Here's Williams. That one's incomplete in the end zone. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Santos' kick is good. And that'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
Jackson now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Gonna lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 23-yard line.
Hurts to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's short the first after a mile gain. Bears in the nickel, 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Hurts looking to throw. Pass complete to Goddard. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Offense is set, 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
You just get the playoff. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. We've hit the end of one in this showdown between 2 of the league's best. It's an early lead for the Bears. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They start out 2nd and 10. Hurts throwing again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
Braden Mann on the punt. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And it's not just a blip for him this year. He's been one of their go-to scorers on the ground as we get through the heart of this season, leading all quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. First down throw by Williams. Short pass brought in. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Working from the gun, Williams finds him over the middle. And this one does not go far. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Has his man caught by Odunze. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
First down, Bears.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. They set up the screen here to Swift. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Second and 3 now. What is that? Here's Williams again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. They'll air it out on 3rd. Hits him on the in route. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Williams on 1st down. And he's just going to hook this one into about row C there. I mean, some lucky fan and haul in a heck of a souvenir. Williams off the play fake. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. That's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Ooh, and before he can find any yards, he finds that sideline instead. That's going to bring up 4th down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. Back deep for the Eagles, Britton Covey. Surprisingly had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. So this game on Black Friday, Brock, is still a relatively new tradition for the NFL. They started playing back in 2023, but the tradition of football around Thanksgiving, that's over a century old. This game, like the 3 we had yesterday, all about the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend, honoring our legendary coach and namesake.
He's a pretty remarkable guy, wasn't he? I mean, in so many ways, he brought this weekend to life. Thanksgiving was one piece of the legacy. So was the Cruiser. So was his all-Madden team. John, this weekend, it's one for you, buddy.
And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Hurts setting up to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's second down. It's Hurts once again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with third and long. They'll throw, third and long. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a fourth down. The Eagles are in punt formation. On the return for the Bears, Devin Duvernay. And no success on the fake punch. That's way too tough to connect on the throw. That's turnover on downs. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, first and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. And his slide puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4.
At the 47-yard line.
Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going. And as we've hit our 2-minute warning, more football from the link coming up in just a moment. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. Williams from the gun. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
9 yards. And the Bears first down.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Williams to throw on first. Getting out to his left. He's got room to roam. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Bears first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. This is Lovely working the right side. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Bears first down. First and goal.
Williams set to pass. Dumped off to his running back. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout.
At the Eagles' 7-yard line.
To throw, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. Zach sets up a tough third and goal. They're at the 12. Third and long for him here. This one's caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears grow their lead just before halftime. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears make it a 10-point ball game. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Jackson now to return it. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Eagles setting out their offense one last time in the first half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Set. No touch.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. Completed over the middle. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made at the 45. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout.
At the 36-yard line.
From the pistol, Hurts. This one's taken in by Kylan Granson. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. Hurts on first down. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And that'll bring up second down. Hurts yet again. And that's incomplete. With 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. No connection on the last play. And now it's third down. Throw here, third down. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down.
A 60-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So a 1-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Hope you're having a great Thanksgiving weekend, everyone. Enjoying this Black Friday football. Let's get into it. Our journey through the NFL starts now. At M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, the Ravens at home to take on the Bengals in the AFC North. And this is the big man, Derrick Henry. The team got into the red zone, he gets into the end zone. A 10-yard touchdown run. The Ravens win their 4th straight as they get the victory here. Next up, we go to Big D, specifically Arlington, Texas. Check in on the Cowboys as they host the Kansas City Chiefs. And this is Gardner Minshew, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. One last one to show you, and it's in Detroit. It's the Lions taking on the Packers. And this is Jared Goff, hooking up with his man for the touchdown here, one of 3 touchdown passes for him in the ballgame. The Lions get it done within the division as they come away with the victory. With that, we take a look at the rest of what's going on here in week number 13. Meanwhile, in our game, neither offense has been able to distinguish themselves. It's been the defenses that have stood tall so far. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Devin Duvernay to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. Here's Swift to start the drive. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Well, this group right here, Brock, poised to make a run in the playoffs. But they've had to earn that trip to the postseason, haven't they, without some of their teammates here on the field.
And for everyone on this injury report, the key is recovery. If you got a shot to make it back, any shot, you're going to do all you can to be a part of a playoff run. And for those guys out there playing today, the key word is prevention. Do not add anybody else to this list before the postseason arrives.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. To the air on 3rd and long. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. So out now comes the punter. Torrey Taylor will kick this away. Takes it in at the 26. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. First down throwing for Hurts. And that's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Finds him over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for an Eagles first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On first down, Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Hurts throwing again. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, great chance to win.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
And again, here's Hurts. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
Elliott on for the field goal. A 28-yard attempt.
Elliott connects there. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Bears about set for their next possession. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Design bootleg here. Dumps it off to his running back. Ooh, this is close, but I think it's going to be 3rd down. Lean on the play up to the 38. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards or reset the downs. Williams to throw here. 3rd and 1. It's on target to Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that'll be first down, Chicago. They're on the counter with Swift. He He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down Bears.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Williams. Big trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Eagles have it.
You know, Kate, defenders today are top. Don't just look at the sack. Look at the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form. Making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. And they have tried on occasion to ramp up their passing game, but just nothing has worked with consistency yet, Brock. Might be why they trail near the end of this third quarter.
You sure love teams who excel on the ground, right? You love a physical game of football who can hammer at the opponent. But in today's NFL, it's just impossible to win if you don't have a passing component that's balancing it out. We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And he's brought down after a short game.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
There he goes, right sideline. He does it, touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a lead just before the end of the third. Dallas Goedert, the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen will be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Eagles push their lead to 3. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Here's Williams. Catch made by Loveland. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Williams from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
He fields it cleanly. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Eagles about set to go on offense. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he's going to be blocked down at the 42.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now Hurts. Right back to Goddard, and he's got it. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot, 2nd down coming up.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing them.
It's Hurts once again. He's got it near the 10. He gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Now Hurts getting his guys set for this 2-point play. All right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out.
That is a gold star effort by the defense. First and foremost, you got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, that's a win-win.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, 1st and 10. Williams off the play fake. Odunze's got it right side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10 now from the 46. To throw is Williams. Complete right side. Burden has it. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Working from the gun, Williams. He connects with Burden. Down to the 44-yard line as he nearly picks up the 1st.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Williams with the sneak. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down. Working quickly here.
Gain of 2. And the Bears first down.
Now running with Manunga. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Offensive line fast.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now Williams. Looking right, and he finds him. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
Loss of 2. Brings up 3rd and 10.
3rd down. Here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Looking quickly, trying to get set.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's 4th.
Desperation time here on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
No touch that. No touch.
They'll start this one out with Barkley. And that carry only gets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
No touch that. No touch.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
3rd and 6.
Great. Set. No touch.
To the air on 3rd and long. Yet another grab for Goddard. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. So you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Eagles first down.
No touch that.
1st and 10.
Hurts to throw. Looking slant route complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard
Great.
line.
Set. No touch.
On 1st down, Hurts finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock's only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
16-yard line.
Great. No touch.
Hurts throwing again. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, you've got a first down here. Well, the pass interference might have prevented the touchdown there, but it gives this offense the yards and a great chance to punch it in anyway. So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal.
No touch that. No touch.
Running it after the penalty. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles about to move to 12-0 on the season. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal.
Great. Set. On anyone. No touch.
Here's Hurts. He gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. All right, Brock, take me inside the helmet of a quarterback here as you're laying there after taking that hit. Are you asking your linemen? Are you listening to the crowd? What are you doing to find out if you made the connection?
Yes and yes and yes to all of that. You're listening to the crowd. That's kind of your first indicator as you're laying there. That roar, what is it? Is it a touchdown? Is it a pick? And then your buddies let you know right away as they pick you off the ground, and that is a hit they will take for 6 every time. You thought they were going to throw it, didn't you, Kate?
Could you tell? I did. I thought for a moment they might have been setting up to throw, but they stick to the ground and run it in for 2.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building, because there's all these pretty pass plays, all these creative designs, but don't ever get away from the simplest form of football, and that's running it right down your opponent's throat.
Ben Johnson doing a last bit of coaching here as the Bears return to the field. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Williams to throw on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 7.
And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. Throw left side finds Burden. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Williams from the gun. That's to Dunze again. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd.
Again, it's Williams. Step up, and there he goes. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
That's good. Now Bears, first down. A gain of 12.
Williams to throw.
First down, Bears.
They set up the screen here to Swift. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun. Here's Williams. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. And you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
No touch.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. He's looking for Dallas Goedert there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst.
Oh, and it's a fake punter with the football. Oh, and the call backfires. This one is intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And he takes it in for the touchdown. Great defensive effort late, even if this one's decided. Well, Brock, we all know the danger of passing missing it on a fake. There's a heightened chance for an interception, and in turn, a pick six.
And when you see this happen, it normally comes down to one or two things here, okay? Either the defense wasn't fooled at all and had guys ready in coverage, or that throw simply wasn't good enough and gave him a chance to take it the other way. That was a very risky call. No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
First down, on with Barkley. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Eagles, first down.
Very good.
First and 10.
They go to Barkley again. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
He's brought down at the 30.
So beneath the chorus of Fly, Eagles Fly, it's a win for the Eagles. And I doubt they're going to be doing much shopping today, Brock. Probably more ice baths and relaxation ahead after getting the victory on this Black Friday. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.